Well, folks, for a while now, I've been getting requests from people about making a video on how to handle snakehead. If you're on shore, it's not really a huge chore. Not that big anyway, but if you're in a kayak, they're a real handful. More of a handful than any fish I ever caught in my life. Open up. Ow, ow, ow. There we go, he shook it free mostly. Good, just give me the hook. There you go. Go ahead, get out. Good God. So today's video is gonna cover how to handle snakehead, and after that, if you wanna keep watching, it'll be the rest of my day fishing. And it was a good day. It was a good day of snakehead fishing. So, you can watch the beginning for how to handle a snakehead in a kayak, and after that, you wanna keep watching to see how the rest of the day went out there, how many more fish I caught, the rigs I was using. Well, just keep watching and stay tuned. All right, let's get to it. A snakehead definitely just tried to grab one of my minnows. I saw the bubbles. And oh wow, this is something big. Something big on this line. Oh, it's a big snake. I think it's a big snake. Oh. Yeah, that's a nice snake. Oh, where's my net? Come here, net. Come on. We got work to do. Oh, that's my biggest of 2019, I think. Woo! Well, you may not be my longest of 2019. Nice snake! All right, so when it comes to handling snakehead, a lot of people ask me what's the best way to handle them in a kayak. Part of it's you already seen, all right? Use a net. Use a net to get them out of the water. Now, you can use lip grippers when they're still in the water, but I don't recommend it. A lot of times snakehead are real tight-lipped. It can be a real chore. So use a net, get them in the net, bring them in the kayak. Now, the fight is not over, okay? Even though you got them in the kayak, snakehead can be a real handful. Ah! There he goes! He got off. He got off. Nope. Nope. Now his mouth is actually slightly open. But you never know when they're going to freak out. Oh, he broke the line. See? He broke the line. This one's only 7-pound test. I want to get this hook out. I don't want him to get out of here with a hook in his mouth. But use the lip grippers once you have them in the net, and be prepared for that explosion. All right, I got her. That was lucky. That was kind of easy compared to a lot of experiences that I've had. But there she is. And that's a decent sized snake. This is probably mid-20s. Gorgeous fish though. Look at the back on him. I mean, don't get me wrong, snakehead tastes excellent. I'm not gonna lie to you. I catch and release right now, but that's just because of how much pressure they're getting. And I know some people think they're inexhaustible, but looking at the experience thus far in the Potomac, for example, now it's a little different down there. They have a lot of bow fishing down there. There's no bow fishing where I'm at right now. But the bottom line is that the populations in the Potomac have plateaued and have begun to fall in many of the rivers and tributaries around there. So we know that there is a point at which harvesting, combined with a fish's natural tendency to find its equilibrium point or carrying capacity in the environment, that can be reached with snakehead. We've seen it. That's documented. That's in the literature. There's no question about it. The only question then becomes how different are, for example, eastern shore rivers in Maryland. Can the marshland that's around here result in them repopulating to the point where you can't really put a dent in the population? I don't know, maybe. Other species like blue catfish, for example, are so prolific that despite millions of pounds of harvest annually, they still can't put a dent in the population. So that remains to be seen in eastern shore waters in Maryland. If the literature comes out and shows that we really can't put a dent in their population out here, I'll probably start keeping them again. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I love these fish. They're excellent sport fish. But we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to give you that little brief tutorial on how to handle it. Use a net, and then once you have them in the kayak, get lip grippers on them. All right? And once you do that, they're still not that easy to handle. So get yourself some lip grippers that are able to spin, because I've seen snakehead literally tear their own jaws off before trying to get away. These fish are explosively powerful and they'll death roll, all right? So that's something you really gotta be prepared for. Now I'm gonna get a still shot of this beauty and I'm gonna let her go. God, is she gorgeous. Oh, one other thing. Put a float. Oh, no, it's okay. Put a float on your lip grippers, because I've had experiences before where I've lost the grip on them and they've ran away with my lip grippers, and luckily at that point I had a float on it, so I didn't lose it.
Okay, I have eyes on the hook. Ow! Well, good thing I put a float on there. He just broke my line. See that float? Gotta follow the float. And got her.
But had I not had that, I definitely would have lost it, the fish and my lip grippers. Let's get the still shot of this little gorgeous fish. I say little, it's probably slightly above average size, but they certainly get much bigger. I guess that's the point I'm trying to get across. And maybe I can get one of these really cool mouth shots right here. Oh man. All right, beautiful. Yes. I'm letting you go. Don't worry. Don't worry. She is death rolled. She's had enough time to recover that energy, so she's ready to go. Although snakehead, let's be clear, are not usually a fish you ever have to recuperate or revive. They're a very hardy fish. All right, you pretty beast, you. Let it go. Let it go. There she goes. So hopefully that helps you at least a little bit in terms of how to handle a snakehead in the kayak. So when it comes to equipment, two of the biggest things you're going to want, one is a deep rubberized net, the other is a pair of lip grippers with a float attached. Now you want a deep net so it's harder for the snakehead to get out of, because they'll try to get out, and they are excellent leapers, excellent. Like I said before, you want a rubberized net. Rubberized nets are just better in general, especially if you're doing catch and release, because it harms the mucus coating, the mucus that covers a fish's skin that prevents infection. It harms that less when it's a rubberized net. Lip grippers get a quality pair, at least one with a head that rotates, so if the fish spins, you're not going to damage their jaw. And with snakehead, you know, I've seen them rip their jaws, their bottom jaws just clean off, because they death roll, and they death roll with such power and such force, they can actually get the job done. And the last point is to attach a float to your lip grippers, because I've had them get out of the boat before. And I was able to recover the fish and the lip grippers because I attached that float. So that's absolutely crucial. Aside from that, with any kind of fishing, a good pair of kind of needle nose pliers are always crucial in case you're using trebles or any kind of hook. Really, if you're dealing with a fish with teeth like snakehead, you don't want to be sticking your finger down there. And the needle nose pliers make it easier to get farther down the throat in case that's necessary. All right, so I think we'll stop it there. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and have a good one.